Yes, I don't carry another politics matter come again. Yes, I tell una say I go come outside again. Yes, yes. We want to talk about it today. No, don't worry. Na small small. Yes, so we want to talk about our politicians. Wey be say they carry come Europe. Some don explode now. Some don explode. God don explode some for us. But me, I just quick talk about Obi, because now they say person wey wan vote make they don go bring another copy wey look like Obi. They don go bring another copy wey look like Obi. Na that one I wan quick talk about before I go back to wetin carry me come today. I dey come because wetin important that person dey talk. This Obi o, people don go dey carry the same name, carry the thing wey vote. Those of una wey carry na PD wey wan vote, I wan show una the difference before. My ex-boyfriend. My obedient family, in case you want to vote for anybody, look am well, see wetin dey write put for there before you vote. No go vote say papa pikin. No, they don go bring another one wey still resemble papa pikin. You have to look before you vote. I'm coming. This is good. It is not retirement home. We have to deal with it. Okay, me I just first talk this one wey be say e dey go viral. So person wey carry money come UK, they don seize the money now. Hey, wamayo, una never hear. He carry his daughter carry money come. He carry am come England. As he reach here, now they seize the money. They do a quo for inside hand, make people not hear wetin dey happen. But many people don't hear am nowadays now. Say all these politicians, may you not just mind them, say now so all of them, they know wetin they do, brothers and sisters. They know wetin they do. Now make us say more vote for Obi. We will still see the difference, because the rest people, they be like say they use people till they play. Be like say na to play, now they use people they play, because they carry money. Politicians and people will be say don't carry money. Thief and come this place, don't be small. More than listening to the names of people will be say that they carry money, they come. When I see am today, my head one burst. I say, they go they cry. I say money no dey. People where they carry people money, not be small. People will be say poor, they not fit help them. They not fit help poor. Now come they carry money they put for another person country. This Ruben Abati and Rufai now don't blast Tinubu and APC governors. Now 95 private jets. 95 private jets. They cannot go. That is hear them. 95. People they suffer. They know they see food. It's more than listen. 95. They still carry some go Abuja. When I watch the video, no see when it comes to analysis, but finally they carry last. Watch the analysis. Drop your comments. Share and make other people see them. Make themselves go drop their comments. When I watch the video. Paper this morning was reporting that the aerodrome and the airport in Jos witnessed 95 aircraft arrive. 95 arrived. 95. The airport and the aerodrome in Jos were both so. Why don't they see comments on Facebook? What is the one to Facebook message? I mean, when I wait, I don't see the comments. To be directed to go and park in Abuja for them to for the passengers to then make the 30 minutes journey by road to Abuja or whatever
distance that was. But that was the extent of the representation. However,
because comment was not coming on, that's why I just cut it. I know they see the comment. Maybe people they watch me. I know they see. I just see on Facebook. Now Facebook fault.
First was the gaffe by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to which the spokesperson of the People's Democratic Party was reacting when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, "God bless PD," and he quickly corrected himself and said APC.
They are fuck up.
Some people will say these gaffes are one too many. The other, last year, he said he was going to recruit 50 million youths to join the Nigerian army. That was later corrected. He said, that was an error. He meant 50,000.
Thank you for coming. Still remain your beautiful girl, Princess Everywhere.
In October, at the Kaduna Investment Summit,
now they listen.
He described Governor Nasir El-Rufai, who, by the way, was at this just event, as somebody who had turned the rotten situation into a
bad one. You see, a person who want no president, I be this one. I want to give president. APC.
Yesterday, he committed another gaffe, trying to mention PDP. Well, I don't know which PDP he's talking about. The weekend wing of the PDP.
Did you hear that?
Maybe those are the ones on his mind. Who knows? Or maybe this is just a Freudian play.
You are welcome. You are welcome, brothers and sisters. You are welcome.
People will come and explain. Well, it's an elderly man.
Yes.
So some people may explain it away, but
as the thing they carry our money, they come up for Nigeria. Now we want to talk about people where they suffer, people where they hungry. Now carry money come America, carry and go London. Vice President speaking that God does still come. Oh God.
Lapses into very obscure, vague.
God, I don't go feel enter like me. I know the same call.
Proverbs and metaphors, that confuse rather than enlighten people. But
I did life. I know few people. I beg.
That would be just fine.
I mean, a lot has to be said about the APC rally, and that was no pun intended, really. The APC rally yesterday in Jos. Yeah, struck all the right notes, got all the people there. But the quibbles I'm hearing, that how come we have so much private jets?
Private jets? They can't have many private jets. People are suffering.
At the expense of suffering people. That some of these governors too will also claim that it's difficult for them to pay salaries in their states and all of that.
They not pay people where they work. Trisha, they not they pay them. Miss, they not they pay them. Nurse, doctor, don't they pay them. But they still need to buy private jets.
That he will leave up the legacy. But a lot of people are quick to ask, so what legacy?
Which legacy?
To continue from President Muhammadu Buhari. As of this morning, inflation is 21.07%.
At you, yeah.
0.9%. Okay, 0.09%. As of this morning, petrol prices are on the increase because we're already seeing problems with landing costs and forex problems. As of this morning, it's harder for a Nigerian to be able to get a meal. Some people are
some people is hungry. They didn't even see food to eat. Happy Jonathan, thank you for coming. Good evening. You are welcome.
The economic index is at an all-time low.
Did you see it?
Although the people in this government will say, it's happening all over the world. Look at what's happening in Ghana.
It's not all the whole world though. Now lie be that one.
Also argue.
Now lie be that. Person they hungry, give her food.
Made better economic decisions. So a lot of people are at sea as because what legacies? Infrastructure. Okay, yes. Lagos Ibadan Express, Lagos Ibadan Rail Line, Kaduna Rail Line. Although some people in the PDP will argue that had started long ago, but okay. President Buhari finished it.
They're not going to do Lagos to Benin. Lagos to Benin, no, see where pass. Road not good. They don't do train put. Maybe say the Okare flight, all of the Okare, 92 flights go Kaduna. Waiting there with all of the Okare, their own flights. Private jets.
Back and forth as regards to the legacy of President Buhari. But one thing he did, as a smart politician he is, and because we all know the back and forth that has happened between them, especially with his Emilokon speech, he's tried to placate President Muhammadu Buhari. And it was a good
it's
show.
It's not your turn.
But also in his messaging, giving all the hope messaging and all of that, it is incumbent on candidates to stop this abuse of their political adversary.
Did you see it? That they have people they hungry, they carry money come UK. They season now, or you bought us season money. People they suffer, waiting.
Anyway. And that's why probably the presidential candidate said, God bless APD. Because he knows they are the same. Because even look at the man that he's running against. Look at the presidential candidate of the PDP. At some point, they were all in the same political party.
Yes.
Bola Tinubu did give Atiku, like he said, the presidential ticket of the ACN then, and they all formed the APC.
That is it.
When
now plan work now.
Was disgruntled with Jonathan's, trying to run the second term, and because of that, he took his own faction of the PDP, and they joined forces into what morphed into the APC. And that's why when Atiku Abubakar said, "Oh, it was Buhari and Tinubu that formed the APC," a lot of people say he was trying to be clever by half. So maybe he knows they are all the same. That's why that happened. But politicians should show example to their
now that kind of person want for our president. It's impossible. All that passage.
They should stay on their message and advance their ideas.
We've seen the reaction of the chairman of the party, Julius Abure, and we've also seen the humorous, veiled humility, by Mr. Peter Obi at the Lagos Business.
Mr. Obi don't carry am, wanna just give her no need. Obedient don't carry. I just want they do so don't they work.
Okay, you are there now.
You don't teach all of una. Not but they find where to carry money. Buhari say what change money from there and all of them they find where to put money. People when they suffer now pack money put for inside room. Who they suffer don't see food. This what even a problem. Who they suffer no fear pan. You carry vice president, you carry money give your daughter. May carry come England. They don't see the money. Who they suffer for Nigeria. They don't see bread, they don't see breakfast. Who carry money from Nigeria carry come dash or you make a carry. Give me out of this.
And that the international bureaus in which he invested state resources is part of an international conglomerate.
You see, who they suffer. Who they waste the money, they waste money. They cash they do a secret now. You don't enter England, they seize the money. Money does seize. Who they suffer for Nigeria. Now carry money from Nigeria, they come abroad, come the Western here. They do a secret, they don't want everybody here.
Reaction of a group called Ohanaeze worldwide. Not Ohanaeze Indigo. Ohanaeze Indigo is one led by Professor George Ubioso, but there's also a group called Ohanaeze worldwide. And what is the contribution of Ohanaeze worldwide in this matter? It is to say that the group has now reported Charles Soludo to two deities in Igbo land, Chokoleze in Mbise and Ubine Ukpabe in Arochukwu. Look, some of these people, they sound like area boys.
Anybody will get PVC if you want vote. Look and well, they don't still come with trick. Trick when they take come now, my election understand. They go carry another party where be like Papa, Mama. That one come be 5. Obi will come be 3. You'll see and the bishop. Wanna let people know because why your people don't come. Why your people don't come again? They don't come. They don't come with their wayo.
This 2023 election, it go tara power well. As I declare, say,
leave it now.
Only the way say she be Tinubu daughter now, so she don't fall out now. Don't they advise her papa?
That is it. You know why enter us.
Guys, he got to say about John Tinubu. I don't like him. I don't like him. Me, I become person who don't say I know they support Tinubu. But I think maybe you do it because this
host, dear host, the presiding bishop.
Listen what he said to Libu.
The Right Reverend.
So sir, good evening. God bless you for coming.
And other ministers of the gospel present, traditional rulers present, especially His Royal Majesty the Olowo of all, captains of industry, members and friends of the Akeredolu family, distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by saying that today is a day of great joy, which is why I started by singing a song that we must today lift up the name of Jesus.
Okay, because at the
end of the day,
politicians for Nigeria, they don't take money come England they go, they don't take our money carry come. They don't carry and come, they don't catch them. Now that one be the latest one now. They don't catch them. If we making out to Latin, out to it. If we making out to Latin, imagine now. When I see the news, I don't go they comot the news, they comot am. Vice President pikin na dey catch see big money for him so. If na normal person, they don blow am for head, pass everywhere. Everywhere go don shake. Iyan fẹ́ kó wọ everywhere gbèrè wa.
I'm extremely sorry. You're sitting right, not just sitting right next
On a sham, without body language, I don't understand. I don't truly believe.
Really corner your time.
Very big error. Even like intentional error. Who am I to talk now? So how can you tell me somebody who made you the vice president of Nigeria? Because he said I bring you direct. He come carry you, give Buhari. He carry you from inside church. You don't hear me? You don't hear me? Now I carry you, hand you over to Buhari as the vice president of Nigeria. He talking with a mouth. So somebody went big like that, won't make you like that. So you are telling me they seated there. You don't know. You don't know. You hope Baba one day there.
Nigeria, this Nigeria, their corruption will not stop.
Members of
Please.
honorables, you they call them. You remember when they call councillors and local government chairmen.
And they do something you. This I just do only this one. Why they tell na say I busy well. This I they see chance like that. I know they see chance.
So I show you my commitment.
I know they see chance. I they busy well. I think I just quit tell una person wey be say. I tell una say go come outside. See our jet. That is it. You see a big jet. Now one jet, now you build they carry. Not be the one that they carry 100 jets. Make us smile. Make us smile. Yes, so now be the make us smile. That is it. I'll be the make us a smile. You got what I want to show you now before. I'm not concerned. I don't know where it is.
made some investments for Anambra State. But we are now hearing that
my speaker no win. See question where they ask and say question where you wanna listen to this one.
Excellence. Last question.
I thought I left this question and he went back to the let me be factual. I'm sure you're talking about comments from my very respectable dear elder brother Soludo.
Soludo, you not go hide yourself. If you don't see talk, so you not go hide yourself. You not go hide yourself.
And he's the governor of my state.
Yes, so we'll be the respect all of us, but how they respect with ourselves.
And all that, and we have to support him. It's very important and critical. He has his own opinions. His opinion might not be the opinion of people of Anambra State.
At all.
It might not be the opinion of
Opinion not come up for inside house.
But he has
They just want to go court now. Here I don't open.
because it's his opinion.
And those they do what you do. So if you over them.
It's my governor. But in a clarification so that people can understand. The investment I did in Anambra State was, before I talk about investment, the only measure of development while I was governor was Millennium Development Goals.
Okay. You want to
It is
listen?
Millennium Development Goals that India, China, Vietnam mainstreamed into their development agenda. For China, they used it to pull 439 million people out of poverty.
Okay.
Between the
year.
2000 and year 2015. India, within this period,
President will go feed explain to people. Not be president will be say go they talk one word 2 times. Like Tinubu.
40 to 50 million out of poverty. And these are records you go and check. I became
I'm concentrating, don't worry.
2006, was impeached, end of 2006, came back. One of my greatest supporters today is one of my good supporters, the next president of Nigeria. One of the reasons why he's supporting me is that when they said I should give people money for me not to be impeached, I said no, I can't pay people for doing the wrong thing.
That is it. Don't pay anybody, Obi. Don't pay any of them.
I came back. So
that they pay them for body.
The measure, they started MDG in 2000, but after my impeachment, I came back in 2007, started implementing MDG.
That is it.
By the time Nigeria ended MDG in 2015,
leave my phone.
Anambra State was #1. The person in charge of pulling people out of poverty in Nigeria is a man called Dr. Magnus Paco. Go and ask him. I have a certificate for being #1.
Yes,
still
that
alive.
is it.
Go to Ministry of Department of Statistics. I was the first governor to do statistical record of poverty.
Okay.
I won a prize from Federal Ministry of Works.
Yes.
For having the best road network.
Yes.
You can go to people in Anambra State. I was #1 when I started. We are number 26 and 27.
Since we be the total, then everywhere they've got to expose all of them now.
I won the Bill Prize for health.
That is it.
I can go on and say this is what we achieved.
Yeah, okay.
But I said the overall measure is MDG. I was #1. The people who were doing it then was Amina, who is now in United Nations. I was even invited to United Nations to share my experience.
That is it.
And so many things of people. And collectively, the day I left office, I was not owing any contractor.
Okay.
Who have executed his job.
You know the whole as our governor of those states the whole.
But you can only pay when job is executed.
Yes.
I'm not owing any contractor
at all
who have executed his job. I'm not owing any supplier.
Okay.
Who has supplied anything. I'm not owing one. Examples are people like Innocent, Xerox Computer. I paid Xerox. We bought the highest amount of computer ever bought by a government in Africa. They're there.
Now when they thief money, they come Europe. Now so they cash now one. They don't cash one for London today now.
Schools.
Politicians, people where they suffer will not see food. Now cause they dash Oyibo money. Carry money from Nigeria come give Oyibo wey sit down you. Carry enter America, carry enter UK. They don't see this on today. They have a season so very now.
As a state,
take their eye
I
open.
save at least 10% of my total receipts by the time I will leave government. Total money I received.
Up
When I was
be
governor, Anambra State received, whether it's local government, whether it's state, whether it's our local revenue, IGR, everything was about 500 and something billion naira.
okay.
Out of which they are left office, we had in savings 75 billion naira.
Okay.
And this is how the money was shared, so that you know which one is mentioned. Only one that is bad. The money we saved is we saved in dollar. In 3 banks in Nigeria, some of you are working in those banks. Access Bank, Diamond Bank, and Fidelity Bank.
Okay.
In each of this bank, I had a saving of $50 million.
$50 million. You not touch anyone.
Dollars.
You see am?
And they were invested.
Good evening. Thank you for coming.
At least.
Our politicians where they expose money from Nigeria, they carry come
As
Europe.
at that time,
They don't
it
cash
was
so.
25 billion.
Now what yours they
Because
come.
our
You are
160 something,
welcome.
160. If you calculate today with interest, it's about 250, at least $250 million.
You hear with interest too.
These 3 banks are there. I have in each of this bank, again invested at least 10 billion naira in 3 of them, making it 30 billion.
Una
At an
hear.
average interest
You not take she come up for
10%.
inside.
If you calculate it, that money today would have been about 60 billion.
Yeah, 60 billion.
Remember what I left
Wait,
is 75 as I calculated them.
75
So,
billion. I live for post. Una
the
wait
third
don't
one
lose. How many
is
years? How many of them
investment
don't
that
live
did in
money?
various companies, NIPP, we have 59
Now
million
not still
dollars
a
in
thief
it.
carry coin
The
to
one
England.
that they're saying
England
is
don't
what
still
less
carry
is
the
that
money today now.
we invested
No, no, no.
3.5
More than they
billion
carry they come. Who they hungry?
in
For
international
now to share
breweries.
money now go see some keep money for inside as they
International
born.
breweries is
Then they put fire for money for you
what
to
you
share
can
that
call
for
a
poor
global
people.
company,
Una too
the
dey
part of
heartless of that country.
AB
Most of the too dey
which is the
heartless.
biggest
People
brewer in the
wey
whole
be say
world.
they suffer, they no see food
We
eat.
had a
Why you
policy
not go
by our
share for poor
governor
people?
that
When
any
you carry money,
factory,
they come England.
anybody who
England
wants
go
to,
Caesar. Carry go
foreign
America. America go Caesar.
investor who wants to
How
invest in
why?
Anambra State, we will buy
Now too
10%
wicked.
of the company, and under the condition that we will sign an agreement with him that he will give Anambra people work to the minimum of not less than 40% of the workers.
Okay.
They built a facility in Anambra State.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
facility is there today, employing directly and indirectly over
Okay.
10,000 Anambrarians. They've been
Yeah.
one of the highest revenue source for the state.
Okay.
Even some of their waste, the biggest bakery we have in Anambra State collects waste from them. There's so many things that company have done
Okay.
in terms of helping the states, transporters, this,
When I
that,
vote
and
to be
everything.
now only be no
The
50. The rest of
shares
them, most
was
of them,
at
they
the
be
time being
thief.
sold at 50 naira. Today,
No
the
one
shares
get
about
the fear
5
of
naira
God.
or so.
They don't have
And
the fear of God at all.
Maybe that was what was referred, but in overall of what I left is less than 5%.
Okay.
That particular investment is less than
Now
5%.
when they ask question, don't answer una now.
So if you calculate what I left 75 billion. If you go and sell the dollars today, even at 600, it's 150 billion.
Okay.
Plus
Now yeah.
60 billion of the naira is 210 billion. Even if that one is wasted,
Because you know they take
three
bribe. Now
times
make
what
all
I
of them
invested
the
is still
vest.
there.
Most of them the
When you
vest.
spread your investment, some will go up, some will come down. But overall, the company is still there. The company is still doing well. It's still part of a global chain and everything. I needed to explain it not because I'm defending comment by my brother. My brother is the brother. I remains my brother. We're very close. I remain prayerful for him. For other things,
No pray for them.
which I didn't succeed, God has given him opportunity
No
to
pray
do
for
it
them.
and succeed. For me,
I don't know why they
for
pray
me,
for them.
yes. So if there's anything pending, governance you don't finish. People are still in government in America.
Yes.
So you stop where you stop, other people will continue from there.
That is it.
I don't look back. He's the governor of my state. I'll always, he's my senior brother. He's even more intelligent because he's a professor. I'm a trader. So he knows more. So he'll be able to do things better than I'm doing it. You know, I've done my little own as a trader. Now the professor is there. He will do his own as a professor. The schools that didn't roof, he will roof them. That's how government goes. Another person comes, do his own. But let us think about. Finally, like I tell you people,
Okay.
for those of you who are, just please get involved. All of us are going to tell you good story.
That
All
is
of
it.
us are going to say the same thing. But it's who can we trust?
No
Even this
trust
one
you.
that's
You
talking
no
about
trust all of them.
me,
You just
some
enjoy
said
them. Not trust
he kept
them.
money and he did nothing. And I said, even in the Bible, the man said, since you know I know, why did you keep my money for 7? If everybody who have passed through Nigeria who did nothing kept money, are we going to be in problem now?
They don't
We
keep the
will have
money. Carry
to
and
do
they come
something.
UK. Carry
At
and
least I
come
get the money.
America. Don't
But in
mind them.
this one, I did something and I took money. Next year's election, please, I'm begging all of you, should not be based on ethnicity. Don't ever do it. Yorubas don't buy bread cheaper. Neither do Hausas or Northerners buy bread cheaper.
That is it.
The Southwest people don't buy bread cheaper. Igbos don't buy bread cheaper.
At all.
Let nobody tell you about ethnicity. Everybody's suffering.
Yes.
Do not do it because of religion.
At all.
No religion buys anything cheaper.
At all.
No, there's no religion that have uninterrupted electricity.
At all.
I say it everywhere I go. Central Mosque in London, The land was donated by the Queen. The Queen is not a Muslim. That land is worth over $500 million. What? $1 billion. He gave it to them free. If you go to Dubai, I'm a Catholic. The Catholic Church in Dubai, the land and the church was built by Emir of Dubai. He donated the land, built it. He's only here that people tell you about religion. If you know people, any church, they buy anything cheaper. Show me and start going there to buy the thing. So let nobody give us the excuse.
At all.
And it's nobody's turn. It is turn of Nigeria.
It's not anybody's turn. That is it. It's your turn, Obi.
No.
It's your turn. Where people when they take go secondary school. Where people when they take go primary school. They're not seeing present.
Character we can trust.
Yes.
If you say you're not corrupt, nobody's a saint. I'm not. I've never claimed to be. And I don't know everything.
That's all.
The little I know,
You know past them, Obi, you know past them, they don't know anything.
But if you say you're not going to fight corruption, let's know where you pass through. How much do you live there? How much
where they live.
Today,
No one person want to get all the whole country, they want to get all Nigeria.
Let other people come and show where they left their own.
For where?
I said, go to Anambra State. If you see a piece of land allocated to P2B, directly or indirectly, or the wife or anybody, come and stop campaigning. So
go see our president's wife's name. Don't jump people where be say they say the money where they thief for America. He name there now. Shabod Buhari name there.
Next year's election must be character we can trust.
Yes,
it must be based on competence.
Go back.
It must be based on capacity.
Yes.
And commitment to do the right thing.
Yes, commitment to do the right thing.
Requires physical and mental energy to do it. We don't want people telling us this thing. No. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Everybody's clapping for him because he's saying what is right. Obi, now God go bless you for all that one. Now God, that go bless you, Obi, because our people, no. If they put them for this one, they put themselves saying that they know pass, and they don't know anything. Until you see them, person wey carry money from Nigeria come now, all of them they hide. They don't want to bring the person out. All of them they hide. They don't want to bring the person out. They don't want to bring the person out. That they hide now. I just look that they laugh. They hide. They don't catch them.
For me, Soludo is still engrossed in tribal politics.
Yes, tribal politics. That is it.
He has not evolved. And I'm so sorry to say this, my governor, I respect him a lot. He's an intellectual, so I have to engage him intellectually.